So I have a quick update, and I just want to get into what it's about. So, past video, I mentioned that there was possibly a fit issue. You know, the bottoms were having issues, the top had issues, has issues. I've gotten to the point where I can talk pretty doggone good. I feel pretty normal with them as long as I have the cushion grip in. I have some adhesive stuck to my tongue. It's kind of gross. That was probably gross to you too. I am using polygrip powder up top, and I'm using polygrip powder on the bottom with Fixodent Ultra on the bottom today. This is my first time using this. Fixodent polygrip powder on the bottom did not work at all, not by itself. The tops, the reason why I have issues with the tops adhering, or should I say suctioning, is my fault. It literally dawned on me a few days ago that I have issues because and we had this conversation, me and the denturist, but I wanted to hurry up and make sure that I had teeth in my face before school started. Because I homeschool, and I need to be able to speak. And if I can't properly pronunciate my letter sounds, my words, and things like that, then I cannot teach reading to the small children. So I was still swollen right here on the top and underneath. And because I was still swollen underneath, it's probably on the top part too, the fronts. There's more of a dip. And because there's more of a dip, I have to use cushion grip. Because that's where your suction is from the back of the tooth, the two front teeth, to the palate. And because there's a gap there, it cannot create the suction. With the cushion grip, it creates the suction. However, I cannot eat without adhesive. They do clip-clop in my mouth, so I will not go without adhesive. I feel like that's my fault. He did warn me, and he said I would probably have to use cushion grip because I was a little impatient and hurrying up. I was only 6 weeks out. And I still had swelling, which is kind of normal, but kind of not, because most people who get their immediates, I'm trying to hold this phone still, I swear I am. Most people who get immediates, they have to go, well, let's not do immediates, but people who 3 months out go and get their permanents in, more often than not, they have to do a couple relines first because it doesn't quite fit. Why? Because more than likely they were still pretty swollen, or at least slightly swollen, before they got their teeth. So the molds were being done, and the molds are only showing what your mouth was in that current state. So what you get a week or so out, it's not going to fit the same. And a couple weeks from then, it's not going to fit the same. So that's on me. It's still way less than if I went to my own dentist. I went to my dentist yesterday with my daughter because we're checking her for braces. She needs them. And they gave me so many compliments on these teeth and asked me how they fit and where I got them done. And I told them the truth, and they were just amazed by it. And they were happy, and then they said, look, they look awesome. So I think they look awesome. I think they feel awesome. Yes, I have to use a little bit more stuff than I prefer, but it is what it is. I mean, that was on me. It was on me. So a year from now, if I decide that I want to go and get another set, then I'll do that. Because this person was amazing, and I am so grateful that I found somebody who could do it within my budget. But anyway, I am hungry. I just put my teeth in. It's been about the 15 minutes. I'm gonna go eat. See y'all later.